was that? I've done this 1,000 times. Ha! I'd run too. I mean, come back. Oh, bad choice. This isn't gonna last long. Oh yes, I know how this ends. say I'm sad to see machines of violence get deconstructed into nothingness. So wild that now, after all these years, this uncrewed, nearly destroyed ship is still dangerous.
Controls. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power. Level. Insufficient. Battery required. Type. Microcell. Inquire at. Salvage yard. Battery operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. Major Sanon will have, although previous attempts to disarm additional support may allowing me to leave. Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xeno-weapon. Are you ready to proceed?
Kaiser, I think you're on the fritz. You're not...
I am suggesting precisely that. I have thus far. Follow me. Mind your step. As you have no doubt witnessed, this region can be hazardous to organics. Probable threat detected.
All yours. Ecliptic scrounging for mech parts in this heat is not what I wanted to see today. Want to find people? Look for the pile of junk. Never fails.
I am detecting Unit 99, but there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach. sensors suggest. Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only want Unit 99. Standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost.
Ecliptic isn't going to back down, but neither are we.
Moving out.
Progress here with these scans.
Search protocols triggered. Beginning scan. Contact found. Enough. Let's see the thing to fight. Release the weapon.
Well, they don't need it now.
Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues. Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanan is involved. A plague of terror. paramorph attacks. That is disconcerting. You are docked at one of a kind. I will meet you there.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay? I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any... So many things can go wrong out there. And that's why I've been in Constellation so long. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days. They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people, and I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him. Irvin Madani was my husband. Kaiser, I think you're on the fritz.
I am suggesting precisely that. Follow me. Mind your step. As you have no doubt witnessed, this region can be hazardous to organics.
Apocalyptic scrounging for mech parts in this heat is not what I wanted to see today.
I am detecting Unit 99, but there is a complication. Unit 99, sensors suggest a mercenary company like standard procedure would be moving out. Detection event registered. Initiating enemy search.
Have you figured it out yet?
Enough. Let's take this thing to fights. Release a weapon.
Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues. Our work here is finished. A plague of terramorph attacks. You are docked at.
Creatures have so much in common everywhere we go, yet they are so different. Time, of course. Talk to me. I just wanted to say thanks. I had plans for... It's good to be part of it. So many. And that's why I've been in just wait till we... They're one of humanity's greatest. Constellation is quite... Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had... You know, being a member of Constellation, it's hard to imagine just... I would have never done so, and I never would have. That's right. We can't know the consequences of the choices we never made, and anything beyond that is imagination alone. But for the choices we made, Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit. find people, look for the pile of junk. Never fails. fair game. This ends. Please. I've done this 1,000 times. we need to get closer. Let's move in.
It sounds as though time is of the essence. Let us proceed.
Oh, pardon me. Oh yeah, I do.
How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better
Didn't
if you
scratch
had
the
a bigger
paint.
book of rights.
Anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you've already...
Hard to believe this place is still intact.
May I
But
be
the
of
military
service?
is nothing if not resilient.
You won't find a better?
any space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively. If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asyles were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War. As livestock, they're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up. All our data suggests so. Asyles, they're impressive hunters. The few tests we've been able to run, well, they more than got the job done. They're also shockingly adaptable. The data suggests they're able to thrive just about anywhere, and we plan to selectively breed them so they can hunt terramorphs wherever they're hiding. Which is important, because we did some cross-referencing in the terramorph data. On worlds where Asyles were present, terramorphs weren't. This suggests that however it is terramorphs are getting onto our worlds, Asyles are somehow cleaning that up as well. These creatures are good at what they do. I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us. which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees. Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie. Well, that's still not 100%. But it sounds like the Vanguard will actually be picking up a fair bit of it. But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision on which route we're taking.
Certainly sounds like the lesser of two monsters. Means we're still dealing with monsters, though.
People have been making dragons out of unfamiliar species as long as there's been people. But the Asylees are a known quantity. We don't need to fear them. With either path, though, we're looking... I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear.
Do you need something?
I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Alrighty.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option.
Yes?
But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked? Apparently they were blood. But when the UC... We thought they were heart. But in the data, as you can see, what we're proposing is we'd breed populations of them using a method that we could speed up their... We even think that find out how humanity... If you pick a fight as livestock, they're far less of... All our data's Asylees. They're also which is important. This suggests that... I really think it could. Now, there is a microbe. Something we could air. It'd still take time. Percival assured he'll be able to encode, but the microscope... Well, that's still... But there's no sense in Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian. It's certainly not encouraged, but the UC's given their sign-off for this excursion. This trip is all above board. It was the central hub for Asili's processing during the Colony War. But, and this part's exciting, the terramorph data suggests Asilis were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, was their homeworld. Meaning, there's a very good chance their prey, the terramorphs, came from that same world. Which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the terramorph source world. The Asilis were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Asilis were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinian could very well be where the terramorph saga began. And the key to its end. I think this is the answer we've been looking for. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Yes? What?
Hello.
I don't know if I could work in a place like this. I appreciate the research, but yikes.
Oh, this goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now what do you need? Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. It sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city, so, thank you for what you did there. Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, other's an artist. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting. Still, would hate to see anything happen to them. Now, what was it you needed? That's correct. Ran logistics for the Devils for years before getting the assignment here. Military logistics isn't usually thrilling work, but as bone-crushingly exhausting as this job could be, coordinating habitats for nightmares from the far side of Lantana 8B and their favorite breathing snack foods? Sure, why not? Stocking the UC for a rancher who's got 2,000 grade A kilos of biomass he can ship to Mars per week? We call days like that Tuesday. So when I heard things might be opening up again, if anyone can pull off something as downright lunatic as that, it's these people. And I'll make sure they've got all the supplies they might need to make it a reality. Everything up to spec.
glad to see some good research being done. But I can't say I'm less worried. When a settlement looks so peaceful and secure, it starts to become a target. I guess that's why New Atlantis and even Sidonia have as much security as they do. This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science. gears, upgrades. Hey, Captain. Need help with anything? Let's see if I... See you later. Excuse me. Can I carry that for... Yes. It's a difficult topic. For years, I pretended like I was over it. I can't guarantee I can answer it. Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles. Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge. His room used to be full of plants. Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it? Right. No worries.
Let me know when you're ready to take me along with you.
You're really resourceful, you know?
Hey. What can I do for you?
We used to wonder if life was unique to our world. Not only is it not, but it seems to take every opportunity to emerge.
I pride myself on knowing every person that steps foot on this planet, but I don't know you. Are you with this collection team they informed us we're hosting? Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. As does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Pinpoint's a bit strong.
The equipment will be able to get us a rough location of any acceptable samples in the scan area. It'll be up to you, Kaiser, and I to find the things. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.